Rutabaga is not fashionable. It never tried to be. It is a vegetable born from necessity, shaped by cold soil, short seasons, and survival thinking. Where other crops failed, rutabaga stayed. That alone explains why it mattered so much, for so long. Botanically, rutabaga is brassica napus. It belongs to the same broad family as cabbage, broccoli, kale, and turnips. In fact, rutabaga is believed to be a natural hybrid between cabbage and turnip, first appearing in northern Europe in the late Middle Ages. This origin explains its personality. It has the sweetness and density of a turnip, combined with the sturdiness of cabbage. It is not delicate. It is not fast-growing. It is engineered by nature for endurance. Rutabaga grows underground as a large, rounded root, often with a purple-tinged crown and pale yellow flesh. The skin is thick and waxy, protecting it from frost, pests, and rot. This is a storage vegetable by design. Historically, rutabaga became essential in Scandinavia, Scotland, Eastern Europe, and parts of Russia. These regions shared the same problem: long winters and unreliable harvests. Rutabaga solved that problem. It could be left in the ground late into autumn. It could be stored for months. It could feed humans and animals alike. During times of famine and war, rutabaga kept people alive. In Germany during World War I, it became so dominant that the period was remembered as the turnip winter, even though rutabaga was often the actual crop consumed. That history left a mark. Rutabaga became associated with hardship. Even today, many people dismiss it as poor food, old food, or boring food. This is reputation, not reality. Flavor-wise, rutabaga is subtle but layered. Raw, it has a sharp, cabbage-like bite. Cooked, it transforms. Heat softens its sulfur compounds and releases sweetness. The result is earthy, slightly nutty, and warming. Texture depends entirely on treatment. Boiled carelessly, rutabaga becomes watery and dull. Roasted, mashed, or slow-cooked, it becomes rich and satisfying. It holds structure better than potatoes and delivers deeper flavor when caramelized. Culinarily, rutabaga is versatile but underused. It works in purees, soups, stews, roasts, gratins, and even fries. In Nordic cooking, it is mashed with butter and cream. In Scotland, it is mashed and served with haggis. In Eastern Europe, it appears in hearty winter soups. Rutabaga pairs well with fats. Butter, cream, olive oil, and animal fats unlock its potential. It also pairs naturally with herbs like thyme, rosemary, and bay leaf. Spices such as nutmeg and black pepper elevate its sweetness. Nutritionally, rutabaga is stronger than it looks. It is low in calories but high in fiber, making it filling without being heavy. It provides vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6. Its vitamin C content was especially important historically, helping prevent deficiencies during winter months when fresh greens were scarce. This is not a coincidence. Rutabaga evolved into diets that needed it. Rutabaga also contains glucosinolates, compounds common in brassicas that are studied for the potential role in cellular health. These compounds contribute to its aroma and flavor and are reduced with cooking, improving palatability. Digestively, rutabaga sits between potatoes and cabbage. It is more fibrous than potatoes but easier to digest than raw brassicas when cooked thoroughly. This made it suitable for all ages in traditional diets. Agriculturally, rutabaga is a cold climate specialist. It prefers cool temperatures and develops better flavor after exposure to frost. Cold converts starches into sugars, increasing sweetness. This is why rutabaga harvested after frost tastes better. Warm climate rutabagas are often bland. Geography matters. Rutabaga also plays a role in crop rotation. Like other brassicas, it can suppress certain soil pests and diseases when managed correctly. Historically, it was grown not just for food, but for soil health and animal feed. Visually, rutabaga is not glamorous. It is large, rough, and heavy. But sliced open, the yellow flesh signals density and nourishment. This is food that takes up space, both physically and nutritionally. In modern kitchens, rutabaga suffers from neglect. It is unfamiliar to younger cooks and overshadowed by potatoes and sweet potatoes. But this neglect is exactly what makes it interesting. Rutabaga offers complexity without trendiness. It offers depth without novelty. It does not spike blood sugar the way potatoes can, and it delivers more flavor per calorie. The biggest mistake with rutabaga is underseasoning. It demands salt. It demands fat. Treated timidly, it tastes dull. Treated confidently, it becomes comforting and rich. Another mistake is rushing it. Rutabaga needs time. Time to soften. Time to caramelize. Time to develop. Rutabaga is not fast food. It is winter food. It is patient food. It does not perform for attention. It performs for survival. Rutabaga represents a food philosophy modern diets forgot: eat what lasts, value what endures, and respect the crops that carried humanity through its hardest seasons.